Hello, hello, all of my gardener friends. Welcome back to the channel. I am so glad you all showed back up today. I got a few things that I need to address. For some reason, these collard greens seem like they want to turn a little yellow. We want to work on that. I got some things I also want to try to get harvest. Not that much, just a few things. Let's get straight into the video about some different things, okay? These collard greens. If y'all know what's going on, y'all let me know, okay? So I put the fish fertilizer inside of these collard greens. I put the tomato and herbs fertilizer in there. I'm thinking I shouldn't have. I'm thinking I shouldn't have done it, okay? But it's okay because I kind of also looked a little bit at our local garden. He took me out into their field and let me see some of their greens, okay? He told me one of the reasons is we've been getting a lot of rain, which he said it'll be okay. But they waiting on that heat and that sun to really be out for them to really stand up, okay? So mines are still standing up, okay? But what I'm not liking is I'm starting to get some yellow in the other leaves, okay? Now look down in here, I'm pulling off yellow leaves, okay? That's a problem to me. So when I kind of looked it up, it's saying that I probably have a deficiency, okay? And that maybe I should give it a well-round fertilizer like a 10-10-10, okay? So hopefully this is right. So I went and got some 10-10-10. I'm afraid to put too much. So I'm just gonna put a little bit because y'all know I cannot wait to pick, clean, cook, and eat these collards, okay? With my family. That's just what it is, okay? So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna kind of clean up a little bit of it. I wish I could have found one that more so said organic 10-10-10. I don't know. Y'all know some that y'all feel like is a little well, that's a good one. That's a 10-10-10. Put it down in the comments and let me know what you all used, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of go in, sprinkle a little, not gonna do a lot. It's a slow release fertilizer, but I don't wanna do a lot because I'm a little afraid of some of that stuff, like I am. So I'm just kind of throwing it in. And what I'll do is go ahead and water this in and hope that it works. Because like I said, I put that fish fertilizer in there, but I put that tomatoes and veggies, I'm sorry, tomatoes and veggie fertilizer inside of food in there, okay? Now, I switched it up if y'all remember on that video, and instead I put over here garden tone. I felt like the garden tone gave me some growth and some different things. My corn, I came out, it looked like it was doing lovely. My cucumber plants, I came out, I thought it was doing lovely, okay? So if y'all know or remember one of the last videos, I talked about taking those male flowers off of my cucumber plants, okay? I'm still watching it, I'm still looking at it. If it don't have that fruit behind it, I'm trying to pull them, okay? So that's the kind of stuff that I'm looking for when it comes down to my cucumber plant, okay? So I also put a little bit of that garden tone inside of, over on this side with some of my other veggies. I just think the garden tone did amazing to the point today I went and got more garden tone. Y'all might be fans of the fish fertilizer, the fish emulsion. It shakes me a little bit. I think it might have did wonders with them watermelons because remember they heavy feeders. So I do think it might have did wonders with the watermelon because I am starting to see now that I have little watermelons trying to show up, trying to come, okay? So that's fine. Don't ask me why, if I plant marigolds, do it do this? I don't know. If y'all know, drop it down in the comment because I'm getting to the point I don't even want to buy marigolds. I saw somebody do a video the other day on TikTok And they said they thought marigolds, squirrels didn't like marigolds. And they said when they came outside, the squirrels was eating right next to the marigolds. I don't know, y'all. I'm learning, okay? So, I got me a little trash can right there. That's what that's for. So, I'm going to go ahead and water a little bit of this in really fast. Try to get up under. And even over here, marigolds doing terrible. But that's okay, because I got new marigolds. Now, they got strong stalks on here, so hopefully they doing good. Hopefully, I just want to see them pretty and green. I see people pull theirs on TikTok, and they big as them. I'm just like, how can I get it? But I'm one of those people that also know favor ain't fair. Okay? I know it ain't. I'm going to plant me some new marigolds, because this is garbage. Why is it, y'all? Why is it that these marigolds are doing this? Where I saw somebody else planting marigolds and they stuff was multiplying. Did I get the wrong marigolds? Let me know. Look at here. I'm happy. Found me a little harvest bucket. I think I found it at the dollar store or something. I never had sugar peas before I started growing them, okay? So, now I'm grabbing my sugar peas off. I saw somebody say that they tried them. So I was like, let me try them. They actually good right from the vine, y'all. Right from the vine. I really like them right from the vine. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest a few of these. And not just eat them as snacks, okay? I'm just going to eat them as snacks. I'm going to go ahead and pull them so I can make room for them to go ahead and make more, okay? Now, I also planted green beans over here. And I'm a little confused because I ain't really seeing them like that. Or I can't tell the difference, okay? So, I'll probably try to grow these every year because I like them. They say you shouldn't plant nothing next to them because they'll choke your other plants right out. I believe it because it grabs hold to anything that's close by. Anything close by, okay? So, I'm just looking now while I'm standing back here at some different things. And this is my other cherry tomato plant right here. I'm starting to see, and I'm going to cut this out, this spinach, because I told y'all it ain't come out how I want. At least it's starting to, flower. So I want to get rid of that. But here's mine, and it lets off these black, dark purple tomatoes. They'll get bigger. They're supposed to be a cherry, but he told me that they'll get bigger. This guy gave me that. He gave me that. He said, I want you to try it in your garden. He gave me that. Was a blessing, okay? This right here is my celery. That celery is growing, y'all. It's growing. You see the stalks right there? It's growing. I love it, okay? So now I'm going to get over there. I don't have a lot to harvest, but it's something. It's something. And I'm just trying to get my mind to thinking I want to eat right from the garden, okay? Right from the garden. So, this over here, if y'all can see, is my banana pepper. Now, what they tell you is when you get fruit, and like on this one, it's only 2, okay? It's only 2. Technically, I should have my scissors, okay? I want to go ahead and pour that because they said When your first fruit come in, go ahead and get it off. Go ahead and get it off so it can focus on energy into the tree of growing other fruit, okay? Now, I don't have. Is that not beautiful? Is it not beautiful? I'm telling y'all, I am happy. Look at that. It's pretty. I'm telling you. God done showed himself again to me. He done showed himself again to me. Okay? Now this is my sweet peppers right here. I don't see anything on this one yet. So I put this copper pipe in there because somebody told me, put that copper pipe in there, see what's gonna happen. So that's a garden myth. Some people say it don't work, some people say it do. Person who told me, I believe them. So I went and bought copper pipes, okay? But if you can look over here to this other side, also more banana peppers. Look at her. Y'all see that? More banana peppers. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that in. Now that one got several growing on it, okay? So if you look in here, we getting progress. We getting progress. I'm harvesting something for the first time. Praise God. I'm happy about that. Jehovah Jireh. Now let me show y'all something here. I told y'all I didn't know nothing about grapes. My husband wanted to do a grapevine, okay? So I'm gonna step on the other side so y'all can see. If y'all see this, do you see how these grapes is starting to come in? Now I'm just a little old girl from the hood. Do you hear me? I never seen them come in like that. Only when I seen them on the vine, they was already in the store. Look at how the vine is continually growing up. So even though somebody gave us this trellis, I still went and got another trellis, right? Got it right from Temu. It goes over, okay? I went by my auntie house. She had one. I had already ordered mine. Just never put it together because we got this. Hers was gorgeous. Her grapevine already coming up, and it's an arch. So it's going to go over. That's exciting to me. So I'm gonna work on that. But do y'all understand that this stuff can happen? This is grapes. This stuff can happen. You just got to plant, put your seed in the ground, put it down. We got this plant from Lowe's. It was on clearance, I think I paid about $6 for this. I also bought another one, but it's a darker grape, okay? It's kind of starting to do something, but it's not going as fast as this. This thing is rolling. And we're not really doing anything different. Don't know. Some things work for folks. Some things don't. Like I told you, we just have to wait and see, okay? So one of the other things that I'm going to be doing today is, in the video, we're going to harvest potatoes today, okay? This should be fun. If you think I ain't excited, I am. Cannot wait. We're going to go ahead and pull them out. I had put them inside of our greenhouse. Let me show you. Hopefully, I haven't waited too late. Now, my greenhouse junky now, y'all. Yes, it is. Because you catch soil on sale and all of that. I'm going to get it. Look at her. Dead. We put them in here just so it can dry the buckets out. Okay? The rain hadn't got it. Dead. That's what we're looking for it to fall over and die, okay? Even in the back. So the greenhouse will be cleaned out a little later. I'm going to go ahead and get my tarp and stuff laid out so we can go ahead and get those potatoes harvested. I can't wait. And wait a minute, which one? Oh, that big one back there that done fell off. You know, that's the one that I was trying to tell y'all that I thought was the sweet potatoes. So we really going to see how that go, okay? We already know it's not sweet potatoes, but I want to see what it is, okay? What kind? When y'all saying y'all getting volunteer plants, sometimes when I'm hearing other gardeners, they saying, oh, I didn't even plant that. I got a volunteer plant. What have you got that was a volunteer plant? That was it a vegetable that just popped up or something you ain't planting? Tell us about that in the comments. I want to read about that. I told y'all I read all the comments. If I missed and you feel like, oh, she didn't like my comment, I went back. I went past it too fast. But as the days go on, I feel like I'm caught up. I still scroll back through just to make sure that I didn't miss a comment, okay? Because I want y'all to know I definitely appreciate y'all, okay? So let me get everything laid out and get my potatoes out here so we can go ahead. I got a little harvest. I got a little harvest. Don't despise small beginnings. I got me some help. We getting ready to harvest. Hopefully, this is our first time ever doing this. Hopefully, we got some real potatoes in here. We gonna go down through the different buckets. It look like a lot of them didn't die back. So, what they say is you want to get, after that greenery grows tall and it all die back, that's when you should harvest. And they actually say you should wait a week or two before you harvest. So, we hoping that we got some potatoes in here. You excited?
It's potatoes.
He says potatoes. He's a man of great faith, that's for sure. Okay? I hope I did not leave him in here too long because I'm not a professional with this, okay? You want to dump yours first?
Yeah.
Let's dump his first. And I want to believe those red potatoes only because I used the red bucket, but I'm not positive. But we shall see. Let's go, sir. Let's see what we working with. We might have left them in too long.
Oh, there go one, there go one.
So let's see. All right. So we got one potato. The reason I say, we was a little disappointed because we started seeing potatoes that didn't look like they was quite right, okay? So we gonna kind of go in there.
That's a small one.
There's a little small one. We like the little small ones because we can take those to the campground and we make hobo meals with the little small ones, okay? Now when you got this stuff in there all this time, you be really hoping there's something in there. It's our first time, but we ain't scared. Oh, here's a nice one right here, babe.
Yeah, got a couple nice ones.
Okay.
At 4.
Total. Total of 4.
Total of 4.
Okay.
Oh, look at the winner. Look at all those.
No.
Look at all those.
I still see little bitty ones. Little bitty pebbles. I don't know.
A small one.
Another small one. And this is why you should do multiple.
Another small one.
There go about 4. I got a handful of them. Some red potatoes make good mashed potatoes.
When I also did some of these potatoes when we first started out, this is the main thing that we did, okay? And I didn't use stuff like bone meal and stuff like that in there, okay? I do know that. So that's also something that, you know, I may have needed to learn about at that particular time. Because, see, they still so small, they tiny, 10 inches, okay? So, yeah, that's a nice one. So, all right. It can be done. And these them red ones. Harvest out of 2 buckets. We might rework some of this soil and try to plant some more, okay? I can tell you one thing. When you buy those little bitty potatoes out the store, you pay about $5.99 for that little bag to get them little small ones. So we did a test that we wanted to try. Well, we just did them in the Amazon box. I think they was more white potatoes than anything. Okay. And I think they all pretty much had died back again. We may have waited almost too late. Now this thing dead. Them look like they probably gonna grow more tubers. They might be trying to grow more. But we gonna go ahead and harvest them anyway. Oh, I got red in there too. So put your brown, put the brown over there.
Here's the roots. Here.
Oh. This is, see there, that's the tubers on there.
Okay.
You just pull it off. Look at that. That's a nice one. That's pretty nice. And I don't know what variety.
There go some more red ones.
Put that in there.
How did they get
Ooh,
mixed?
excuse. I don't know. I told y'all I'm just a kindergartner. And look at here. You see how they starting to grow? Because I told you, this look like a new stalk. And they got little bitty tubers that was beginning to start growing on those, okay? We didn't get that much out of that box.
Out of the Amazon box.
Yeah. But again, I didn't know about certain tuber fertilizers. I wasn't using bone meal and all that on this. Some of them I probably was that's still actually growing over there by the time I did one of my first videos. My cousin was talking to me today. And I think about gardening. I think about a scripture that she kind of mentioned earlier today. The harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few. It's out there. It could be done. And this just was a clear bus tub that we used. And it say yellow potatoes. That's what it say on the thing, yellow potatoes. I see teeny little pebbles. But let me get on in there.
Got a small one.
I most definitely now would be using like bone meal, blood meal, stuff like that to kind of,
Ooh, got a nice amount falling off.
yeah, look at that.
Ooh,
Oh, we hit the jackpot with that one.
it's like a baked potato. We got baked potatoes.
That's nice. Like I said, some of these roots I could tell I don't know if that's the right word I'm using, but they look like they just not trying to kind of start growing. Look at there, y'all. Look at there. All right. Look at there. Okay,
That's
Lord.
nice size.
Yeah, those are nice. I love it. The fact that I know I ain't got to go to this store is fine with me. Look at there.
Got a little bitty one.
And maybe, I don't know. I wonder if container size matters. I tell you one thing, I'm gonna be growing more. See some of these. Look at that. Throw it in the box. Look at that. I'm excited.
Yes, you
Look
are.
at that. That's a nice amount. We might be at 5 pounds over there. So now here go this one that we was talking about. Y'all said, there ain't no sweet potatoes. I believe y'all. Let's hope we got any potatoes in there, okay? So, no, maybe. There's potatoes in there. It's some taters in there. It's taters in there. It's taters in there that I don't even know how they got in there. And you know what somebody told me? Did I use cow manure? Because, now do this make sense to y'all? But somebody kind of mentioned, unless I misunderstood what they were saying. They said, somebody planted something.
Red.
Somebody planted
And brown.
something. Somebody planted something. That's very strange. So maybe somebody planted something. My husband always trying to surprise me. Maybe he planted these. I don't know. But y'all most definitely was right. That was potatoes,
But not sweet potatoes.
but not sweet potatoes, which we believed, y'all. I did my homework and saw exactly what y'all was saying. So, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice size.
Yeah. And if y'all want to know the truth, I thought, so I ain't know much about organic growing and all of that. I thought the soil that I had in there was some Miracle Grow. That's what I think it was. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Oh, I see bugs. Supposed to see bugs. You supposed to see bugs? Yes. Ooh. So we gonna set these in the greenhouse. And go more. Go more. Hey, don't worry about them T90 ones. You really have to go through this soil good. Okay, so don't throw them. The skin is fragile. The skin is fragile. So just to let you all know, we gonna put these inside of, we got some little trays that we had got somebody gifted to us to put them in, and we gonna set up and let them cure. Okay. Now, I might have to do a little homework back on those, but on them, but I know with the sweet potatoes, we just set them in the greenhouse, but I think these have to kind of be out of the way of the light. So we got trays that we'll begin to put them on, and we'll see, okay, how they work out. I think you're supposed to leave them for like 10 days or something like that to let them dry out. Nevertheless, they'll be sitting probably for a little bit anyway. This was real. This was a real thing. This was fun. It was real fun. It was real fun. Something we learned, something that I got to look forward to next time. We'll use like some bone meal and things like that. And like I said, we'll let y'all know. So we did a nice harvest today. We got peppers, we got sugar peas, and we got red potatoes, and we got brown potatoes, okay? I'm happy, but this is a lot of soil, okay? We're gonna clean it up, amend it, reuse it. So, I think that's it for this video, babe.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so remember guys, I am the kindergartner. This is Mr. Kindergartner, okay? We are here to learn from you and to also repeat some of the things we learn, incorporate things that we learn. He come home sometime and tell me what they said to him today about different things. We mix it all in the bowl together, okay? And then we'll present it to you all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And now the young folks taught me, tell them to hit the bell. So y'all hit the bell so y'all can get notifications when we drop another video. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see you guys on the next video, okay? Have a good one.